Today we will talk about adding new users to Leon. All information about users can be found in the settings in this first section here. Here we have the list of users already added to the system. The list is organized alphabetically and the order can be changed by these arrows here. Obviously, here we only have the most basic information about the user: the name, code if it's a crew member, login to the system, the work email, status. If the dot is green, that means the user is active in the system, the last login date and time, some notes, and a full edit switch. Here's the search bar, and you can filter the users to see only the active ones or the inactive ones, or all entered to the system as it is now. When we click on a user, we'll have the information panel with the most important details. And if we open the full edit, we'll be able to add all the other possible details about this user. Okay, but let's go from the start and add a new user from the scratch. We can start by adding some basic information here or do the full edit straight away. But let's see both of the ways. The fields with the asterisk are compulsory. We can add the passport, or as many passports as we need in fact, and select the default one in this checkbox so that when we assign this crew member to a flight, this passport is selected automatically. If we decide to add a passport at this stage, the country, the passport number and the expiry date are compulsory fields. The ratings need to be predefined in the system first, which is described in the video Aircraft Crew Positions and Ratings. And once that's done, we can assign the ratings for particular aircraft types. The different colors are different crew groups. Green is cockpit, blue is cabin, and grey is maintenance and ground. The ratings are added, we can click save. The user is now added to the list and we can leave it as it is. We will be able to assign this user to a flight, or we can go through the profile in more detail. In the Basic Information tab, we have all the details we filled in the basic panel, plus some additional. In this section, an admin can also restrict the access to the system for this particular user. If this checkbox is ticked, the user can log into the system. The Active checkbox states if the user is active in the system, so can be added to a flight or assigned to the roster, for example. Unticking both makes the user not able to enter the system, as well as not visible in most filters. In here we can also generate a new password by ticking this box and clicking update. The system will automatically send a message to this person's work email with a new password that the user can later change in the profile. The important point to mention is that it is not possible to remove the user completely from the system for historical data purposes. We can deactivate the user but never remove permanently, so bear that in mind. Okay, let's move on. Groups. We have already assigned this user to a group in the initial panel. Personal endorsement. We talk about creating and assigning endorsements in the video called Endorsement Settings. This place shows the endorsement already assigned to this particular user, where we can edit the endorsement details for this person. Ratings, already added in the basic panel. User settings. Here each user can specify their personal preferences for default settings throughout the system. And the login history shows the dates, times and IP addresses of this person logging in. The view of these tabs is available only to the administrators who manage the user settings. However, if we log in as a regular crew member, we'll see a small difference that's worth mentioning. The tab Groups is gone because only admins can assign users to groups, and there's an additional tab Calendars. In here we will find links that we can copy and paste into Google Calendar so that we can have our schedule and duties exported from Leon. Okay, so that's it for the user settings. If you have any questions, please feel free to use our online manual or contact our support team.